Hello everyone, and welcome to MyniQ podcast. I'm your host, and I'll be sharing short English stories and conversations with you every day. Today's episode is the Cogwheel Concerto. And the text level is 7. Learn how to make really complicated sentences, check everything you learn, and practice using it by writing and talking. Stick around till the end for 5 quick questions to test your understanding. Alright then, let's get listening.
The Cogwheel Concerto. As the Clockwork Orchestra took to the stage, the air was electric with anticipation. The maestro's eyes gleamed like polished brass as he raised his baton, and the room fell silent in expectation of the first notes. It was a night that would go down in history as the most magnificent performance of the Cogwheel Concerto by renowned composer Archibald Pocketwatch. The music began with a gentle hum, like the quiet purr of a well-oiled gear, and gradually built to a crescendo of whirring cogs and ticking mechanisms. The audience was entranced, their eyes fixed on the intricate dance of gears and springs as the musicians coaxed forth a symphony of sound that seemed almost otherworldly. As the final notes faded away, the crowd erupted into applause, their cheers and whistles mingling with the sweet scent of steam wafting through the air. It was clear that this was a performance that would be remembered for years to come, one that would inspire generations of inventors, musicians, and dreamers alike.
Now, let's move on to the conversation between Billy, Meg, Kelly, and their teacher, Louis, after reading the novel.
I must say, I was impressed by the author's use of descriptive language. It really brought the Clockwork Orchestra to life. Yeah, and the way the music built up to a crescendo was so cool. I felt like I was right there in the audience.
I loved how the novel wove together history, science, and art. It's not often you see those subjects combined in such an interesting way.
Totally agree with Mac. The blend of disciplines really made me think about the connections between them, and I loved the steampunk vibe.
As a history teacher, I appreciated how the novel incorporated real historical events and figures into its narrative. It added a layer of depth to the story. Yeah, it was like learning something new while still having fun with the story. I especially loved the part about Archibald Pocketwatch's inspirations for the Cogwheel Concerto.
I thought the characters were really well developed too. You could tell how passionate they were about their work and their art.
And can we talk about the themes? I felt like it explored some pretty heavy ideas like innovation, creativity, and perseverance. It was really inspiring.
Now, let's test your understanding of the novel and the dialogue with 5 questions. Question 1. What was the name of the renowned composer who wrote the Cogwheel Concerto? A. Archibald Pocketwatch. B. Einstein. C. Da Vinci. D. Newton. E. Galileo. The answer is A. Archibald Pocketwatch. Question 2. How did the author describe the sound of the Clockwork Orchestra at the beginning of the concert? A. Loud and boisterous. B. Gentle hum. C. Silent as a ghost. D. Rough like a storm. E. Whirring cogs. The answer is B. Gentle hum. Question 3. What did Leo appreciate about the novel? A. The use of descriptive language. B. The blend of history and science. C. The steampunk vibe. D. The well-developed characters. E. The themes explored. The answer is A. The use of descriptive language. Question 4. Who was inspired by Archibald Pocketwatch's Cogwheel Concerto? A. Inventors. B. Musicians. C. Dreamers. D. All of the above. E. None of the above. The answer is D. All of the above. Question 5. What did Billy find inspiring about the novel? I. The use of descriptive language. B. The blend of history and science. C. The themes explored. D. The steampunk vibe. E. The well-developed characters. The answer is C. The themes explored. That's it for today's quiz. How many did you answer correctly? Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the stories and conversations and found the quiz challenging yet fun. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more daily English learning content. Until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.